Are they supposed to see me? What can't go wrong will go wrong.
And they can hear
I
you.
live
I
in a
know
world.
they can. That's why I'm saying it. I'm not even in the chat yet. Shows you how ready I am. I was just in the kitchen making my tea. Hey, folks. Good Lord. So, how has your weekend been? Oh, well, our guest got sick this weekend. So, and just from power of suggestion, I'm getting a sore throat this afternoon. So, I was out there in the kitchen waiting for my tea kettle to heat up my water. But you can hear me now? Awesome. Would hate to have you not be able to hear me. So, we went down to Louisiana, but didn't have to make that 14-hour trip this time.
How'd we do that?
I don't know. It was a lot easier. I'm telling you. But I'm ready to do it again in June.
In June?
Well, that's when the Bayou Bash is.
Oh.
It's June 20th. It's not July. It's not 4th of July weekend. This next year. Yeah. So, anyway. Hey, from Florida. How are you, Amy? Dutch from Holland. Fermented Homestead. Welcome. It's not your fault, Mama Z. Are you sure? Mama Z's going to be at the shindig in April.
Good.
Who's all going to the shindig? I know some Creole people over here are going. Let's get them out, because I know not being able to talk is just killing Lippy. Buddy's over here cracking up. He knows that. Googler, my gosh, we haven't seen you in forever. Misty did it. Are you sure Misty did it? Okay. So our guests are Buddy and Denise.
You want them?
Well, yeah.
Here they are.
For those that don't know, we met Buddy and Denise a year ago March in Mississippi for the very first time. Actually, it was the night the night after the gathering when we all went to dinner. And I was sitting here staring at her for half an hour. Talk about a story. Half an hour at least, wasn't it, Denise? I was staring at you?
Yeah, it was about a half hour, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was over there saying,
And I'm
if she
leaning over
doesn't quit looking at me, I'm going to go pop her right.
and I'm going, Daryl, doesn't she look familiar? Who does she look like? Yeah, she looks like my daughter.
I'm so glad y'all got her turned on, put on this camera, because you know what it's like when you open a pressure cooker too soon? That's about what it was supposed to be like with her up in here. She was talking on this end, nowhere to go.
And then you got matching shirts on. Are those the one that says just like the other one?
This would be the shirts.
Be round two.
This is round two.
But where did round one go? Do you still have them?
No.
You need
I would
to.
have kept them
You
because
need
that
to
would
do
have
those
been
as a giveaway gag gift.
that would have been a good gag
It
gift.
would have
Yeah.
been.
And what it said was, do these just like you did all the others. I had left a note for the designer that always did our shirts. His secretary put that in the computer, and those words was printed on all of our Gemini Homestead shirts.
That's what was actually on the back of the shirt.
How can you
Priceless.
imagine
Just
people reading
priceless.
that on the back?
I just can envision your face when you saw those shirts.
There was like 11 to 15 people that day when I went to pick them up.
There would have definitely been a talk piece, I can tell you.
Let's just say some of them just kind of rolled their bags up and backed out real slow and left. Lippy got lippy.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind.
Yep, Lippy got lippy. But he gave me a discount.
Well, yeah, he needed to give you something. You were
You ready for this? 25%.
Ooh.
I said, you must need money more than I do. I paid the 25%, and when I got through with him, it was all good.
I bet it was.
I'm glad it was him.
You've already been at that end of it, haven't you, buddy? I'm
Oh,
sure.
many times.
I'm sure a time or two. There's no doubt in my mind.
Many times.
We got a new company now.
Have they heard of you?
I look big as a house.
Well, you got to back up. You need to go in the backyard. You're going to be just as big if you go back there.
I look big as a house sitting up in here, girl.
No, don't make me spit this tea out on my keyboard.
Well,
I
he's
mean, I am big as a house, but you know what I'm saying. But
Couth. Nothing but couth here.
I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted us on as your fill-in?
I hope you're ready.
Oh, Daryl's still over here playing with things, so right now all I can see is Lippy.
Oh, did you back up off the picture?
No, it's Daryl doing something on our screen.
Oh, okay.
He's doing something with the print or something. I have no idea.
Well, I see some words on my phone, but I ain't.
Don't be looking at the phone.
I don't need to be looking because
Yeah, you need to get your second eyeball in, Lippy. Yeah,
I'll just let you relay the
Surprise,
questions.
we got this far.
Yeah, don't touch anything, Lippy. No,
Nope, I'm not touching nothing, y'all. I'm sitting way away from the computer. I got
Right
some
now,
pineapple
signal's
cider.
good, lighting is good, all is good. I got sweet iced tea.
Yeah, I got hot sweet tea. Does that count?
I think that counts.
Yeah. Well, the best part is, buddy, when you're working and she does her mid-afternoon chat, her mid-morning chat during the week, and her hour is up, we just sit back and wait. Because we all know it's not going to end right then.
Nope.
Gonna take a little bit.
Nope, because I think last week she says, Daryl, I may have to call you again.
I can't find that red button.
But that's
I put everybody on the screen.
That's okay because
how to get them off the screen.
Saturday night Wanda had a call because they couldn't. Their chat was still going.
She told me.
Their live stream.
Yep.
Yeah. So
they were just going and going.
So she had to call Daryl. Yeah, it was a crazy weekend. Well, even
when they change that, that's gonna mess me slap up.
Yeah. Well, even Big Bear. By the time they finally got going, they had 2 other live streams still going.
Well, and he had the same thing. His live stream was going after.
Yeah, his live stream was going. Yeah, it was just.
Oh, well, when they change it to where I can't do it, y'all see me next year. I ain't never gonna be able to figure that out. I ain't figured this out.
There you go, Sabrina. Disclaimer depends suggested. You got that right.
1-800 Daryl.
Yep. Did you turn down the volume? Mimsy wants to know if you turned down the volume. Isn't that a song, Mimsy? Turn down the volume? I don't know. Sounds like some rap song.
I tried to make the
I don't
volume
think we need no mic on, huh?
No. Honey, you'll never need a mic.
I done told you one time.
I love you to pieces, but you'll never need a mic.
You ought to hear me back in the day when I'd call the cows up.
Oh, Lordy. Is that anything like Willow calling Willow?
I would almost say it could exceed it back then. Yeah, I think
it's almost that bad now with, it's not Willow, but it's Willie the cat.
Willard.
And everybody in the neighborhood for 3 blocks can hear it.
Yep.
It don't matter if it's 5 in the morning or 12 at night.
They're saying the volume did go down. Jessica, you go ahead and drive on home because we'll be here when you get in the house, so it's okay. Oh, it's pump up the volume. What do I know, Mandy? I mean, I'm like was brought up in the song starting in the 50s because my sister and brother. That was what, from the 90s? Something? I don't know. Maybe. Stivers, how you doing? You didn't bring all your followers here.
They wanted to see the circus.
It's here. This is more than a 3 ring, I tell you.
Hey, if it's Zach, tell Jen I found my peach seed.
You only have 1 peach seed?
Yeah, I wanted Jen to know I found my peach seed.
Okay.
I don't even
Y'all don't
want to
even
know
wanna
about
know.
it.
Yeah, buddy, I don't think I want to know either.
Don't wanna
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Ain't enough time.
No, we'd have to do another Creole chick chat for that.
Ooh,
know. Yeah, and I'm not demonstrating either.
Okay. That's not.
Hey, you know what I'm drinking out of?
This isn't one of those 18 and over. Oh, geez.
Sabers.
Well, see,
Yeah.
we have mugs also now.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
I collect the coffee mugs. I won that though.
This one, and then on the
I
back it
wanted
says
that.
Two Family Homestead.
I'm gonna have to get me a coffee cup.
In fact, I think Dutch was the first one that ordered it because he can get them over in Holland. They'll ship over to Holland.
Oh wow! Is it a standard or is it one of these tall ones?
No, this is a standard. I can order. I can do the taller ones. I didn't think about it. I was just doing them real quick, trying to see if it worked.
Mm-hmm.
So I ordered one for me, and it's like, oh, I like that.
Well, I like the standard coffee cup, but I found myself making too many trips if I didn't have my carafe. So when they sent me this,
Still can't.
I
hear
said,
me.
"Well, I'm going to try it. I don't have to make it. It's like 2 cups in one.
Mm-hmm.
Works out good. So I got a double batch of apple cider right here.
Mm-hmm.
I like the tall ones.
Yeah.
It just saves me on making trips.
I do too. I agree with you. I know Jess on Roots and Refuge last night. She had one of the pottery ones. Those are nice too.
Yeah, those are. Yeah, I think Jareth is making some really nice pottery.
Yeah. She has to
Yeah,
wait. She
pretty.
has to wait for her kiln to arrive. That's not going to get there till like January, I think.
Right.
Now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she lost a big.
Speaking of
You're
speaking
not
of
talking about the
which,
one that Todd got blamed for messing up, huh?
yeah, I think they just got here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we always get blamed for everything, whether it's
Well, that's true. That's true, Sabrina and Chris. That never stopped me before. You're right. And Sabrina, I don't know if you saw my comment earlier, but you're tagged in our 10 questions for homesteading for the collab.
That's a great
And we put the people that are tagged at the end of the video. So you need to watch because Daryl had something a little bit special for you, Sabrina, on yours. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Restaurant memories.
Cracker Barrel morning.
I
all we
should
have-
put them eyes in.
That's all we have to say.
Yep.
Oh, now see, naturally, NC, I'm not a coffee drinker. Daryl will drink a whole pot of coffee by himself in the morning. Then he'll make one at night, and he'll drink that. And he'll come to bed, and he'll be asleep in minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Caffeine doesn't bother him at all.
that's the way she is.
Yeah,
I drink coffee to go to bed.
yeah. Caffeine doesn't bother Daryl at all. So,
I'll be up for days.
so what else is going on down in your part of Louisiana?
Right.
The heat right now.
It's
I'm
78
just-
degrees right
I'm
now.
just so sorry to hear that.
I just turned the air conditioner on.
But it's going to be 34 tomorrow. That's why everybody stays so sick.
Run the air tonight, build a fire in the morning.
Yeah.
Pomona and Ponderosa, you got your box. Didn't I tell you? Jessica showed me what she was sending from our giveaway last week. We had our 10K giveaway last Wednesday. And one of the gifts, one of our giveaways was a surprise box from Baker Creek. I had no idea what they were going to do. But after it was all said and done, and I sent her who won, and I sent them their address, she sent me a picture of the box. $100 plus of goodies in that box. And she just said she was blown away. Yeah. Baker
wonderful.
Creek is an awesome place. They are good people. Yes.
That was an awesome gift.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see, what have we been up to?
Yeah, Claybank, they are blending into their surroundings, aren't they?
Well, they have those
Well,
camo shirts on.
Well, the camo shirts go with the brick on their fireplace and the curtains there.
And they're just,
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I guess we did. Bunch of nutcrackers back behind me.
Yeah, like
I'm not
bunch
even
of
going to respond to that, Lippy.
I'm telling you, they fit right in with this house.
house nuts.
Let me tell y'all what I was doing today. When I realized we was gonna be the surprise guest. You know, I like music. I made my coffee. I was looking at my nutcrackers, my music going. All of a sudden, and I was dancing to "Merry Christmas, Baby" by Sheryl Crow.
I missed all that.
You sure did. The dog didn't.
I'm glad
She
you
was
didn't
looking at
get
me
too
like-
into it. I had to go down to the emergency room.
I was getting in the spirit, y'all. I'm coming on too, family. I got to get in the spirit.
My oldest son loved nutcrackers when he was young. Have no idea if he still does. Haven't spoken to him in over 2 years. So, karma.
It's been a collection for 20.
Yeah, Anne Marie, I figured you would. Yeah, everyone in that dysfunctional family probably read my mind. Yeah.
Every year it's more to tote back in the attic.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, I downsized this year, I swear.
I don't have anything out. We didn't do any. There's so much crap in here. I don't need to decorate. Got to walk over boxes and whatever else. So if anybody wants to get me anything for Hanukkah, a maid will do nicely. And then I'd probably have to clean up before she comes.
Well, we do this for the grandkids. It was just Buddy and I. It would probably be a little tabletop Christmas tree and, but we do all this for the grandkids.
Get us one of them Charlie Brown classics.
I do a Charlie Brown. Let me go cut your tree.
We could put one like your family tree. We just get a
Is that a Cheshire grin on her or what, folks?
Tell them about that story when we first was introduced to a computer. Because
Yeah,
my daughter had to have one for school. This was back in 04, 03, I don't remember.
03 or 04.
Yeah.
She was I had the family tree from my side, the book, and she said, "Well, I'm gonna look mine up." I said, "Well, you can look, but it probably ain't gonna bring much up." And sure enough, it come back as a cypress knee. Just
Seriously.
one.
I started crying. Y'all, the only thing on there was a cypress knee. I had no family. I had nothing. Just nothing. I was a nobody. I think it's because I didn't know how to punch it in because it was one of them one finger pecker things. I don't know. Yeah, I was a cypress knee. I kept on, and finally, it was a couple of years later, I found my family. I was like, see, I am somebody.
She got a book. It turned out it wasn't a cypress knee, so
I got everything. So it was the one on the other end of the computer that was messing it up.
always my fault. Always my fault.
Has to be somebody's. Might as well be yours.
That's right. That's right. So I got the book in. It's all in French.
Well, after 20 years, I just learned to say, "I done it." No problem. I done it. The outcome's going to be the same. So
when the kids were growing up, or even when the grandkids were over, don't you have one of those Casper the Ghost? I didn't do it. I don't know. Who did it? I don't know.
Everybody get like crawfish, want to back up and get amnesia.
I don't know though. The grandkids, if they do something, I say, okay, what happened? They just tell it. I don't know if it's my eyes that they see. They just, oh, mama, and they just tell on themselves.
Mandy,
Life is easy.
Mandy, if you noticed, I didn't say a word. I didn't say a word. But now that you got it started, we could.
Well, go ahead. I can't see.
Oh,
Nothing.
no, you don't want to go there.
Oh,
No, that the conversation would go downhill really fast.
oh.
Yeah.
So can you read that up there?
What?
All them little words.
No, I can't see that. I ain't got no glasses on.
Oh, that's right.
Hey,
Wait,
Prairie
no,
Girl,
it's a line.
hello. Oh, that's true. We can blame it on Chrissy. That's true. That's true. Yeah, big dreams. My kids pretty much always told on themselves, but the best part is when they got older. Not too long after Daryl and I got married, we had, I think we had all the kids over for New Year's. and Daryl like opened up the cupboard where all the booze was above the refrigerator, I think it was maybe. And he brought it all out and put it all on the counter. Nobody was going home that night. We took all the keys, so they were all staying there. And the more your look-alike drank, the more her mouth ran.
Oh, imagine that.
And even imagine.
Yeah. And she told on herself, and I just sat there and I'm plying her. Here, you want some more? Want some fire starter? Here, you want some tequila? What's that Greek stuff? That Greek drink that's supposed to be.
Well, tequila.
No, the tequila is Mexican. What's the Greek? The Greek version of tequila. Your ex-father-in-law was Greek. You don't know? Nope. I can see it. There's just a question mark on his forehead.
Yeah, I'm not that much of a drinker, so I don't.
So if anyone knows what the Greek version of tequila is, we had that also. Yeah. My adult children can't tell a lie either, and if they do, they can't keep a straight face, except my youngest son. Sean is like me.
Ouzo.
Thank
you, Daniel.
Ouzo. I've heard of
Oh,
that.
Daniel, my God, takes another Buckeye.
Okay.
Oh, and even Patty, the tinker's wife. There we go. Yep. Oh, now they're all saying it. You've never had ouzo, Lippy?
No. Mm-mm.
I've
I've had wine and I've had beer.
You've never had tequila either?
Long time ago.
No,
and
In something.
I was told never to do that
Like a
again.
margarita or something.
Yeah. See, unless the drink is sweet, I don't do it. I don't drink. I'm the only one in my family that isn't a lush. Lush?
I drink beer. Now,
No.
I do like my beer.
I don't like beer.
No,
Wine gives me a
we
headache.
do have the phone lines open. If anybody would like to call in and say hi to our guests,
Yeah, moonshine, otherwise known as ouzo. Yeah, that's true.
ask them any questions in person, or
Oh, the Aussies get sick on ouzo easy? Well, I tell you, there's some Americans that do also. Yeah, it's supposed to taste like licorice. I don't know. I like licorice.
licorice.
Yeah.
Well, you might like it then.
No, I ain't drinking that. And if I can't pronounce it or spell it, I don't need to
You might
drink
be
it.
sick all night and mess with that.
Yeah, I ain't drinking it like that. I just eat my licorice candy. I like the
Self-proclaimed
black
wino
licorice
right
candy.
here. Yeah, see, obviously I'm Jewish. God, I know that's a surprise to everybody, right? So, and our Jewish holidays, we drink wine. You say a prayer, you drink wine. You say another prayer, you drink wine. You light the candles, you drink wine. Gosh,
Yep.
I wonder why there's so many winos. But I didn't, and my mom knew that, so I always got like fruit juice, or I got this little bitty wine in my cup, and I sipped on it. No, my nieces and nephews, man, you could give them a cup of wine, and Dad would say, "Now, just take a sip," and they down it. It was gone. And one year, oh my God, if she knew I was saying this, she'd kill me. My great niece was, and Dad gave the kids wine. It was nighttime. They'd sleep, it'd help them sleep. He didn't care. She fell off the stool backwards, feet up in the air. She had no underwear on. You
Oh,
didn't hear
no.
it. Didn't hear it from me. Yeah. Yeah, we had some wonderful holidays at my parents' house. Yeah.
naturally, NC says, "I wish maybe I should have been Jewish. I like wine and candles." Oh my!
Hanukkah's coming up naturally, NC. 22nd it starts of this month. I'll drink some wine when I light the menorah. Oh, Lordy. Somebody's calling. I heard the doorbell.
We have a caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, this is Daryl.
Hey. This is Grammy Karen.
I was going to say that voice sounds familiar.
Sure does.
Hey, darling.
You
How
have
you
some
doing?
of my favorite guests on there. I just love Gemini Homestead.
And we love you.
Grammy Karen, we love you too.
You are so special, and I'm so glad we got to meet and can't wait to see you again.
That is for sure.
It's gonna be soon.
You
It's
guys
just
are
a
doing
month
great
away.
with your homestead.
Ma'am?
You guys are doing great with your homestead and your videos.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're trying. It's every day's
Oh, it's a struggle.
another struggle and a challenge, but you just make the best of it and keep moving.
That's right.
Well, you're doing great, and your views are showing it, and so are your subscribers. So you're
Well,
wonderful
thank you,
people, and glad to know you.
Well, it's our pleasure, and we're proud to say that we were blessed when you and I and Buddy became friends.
That's for sure.
You got a special place in my heart.
Well, thank you, Denise and Buddy, and I guess we'll see you at the shindig.
Oh yes.
Yes, you'll see us at the shindig.
Yeah, we gotta love us some
Yay.
Grammy Karen.
Ain't no doubt.
Oh, yes.
Oh, she did.
Thank you.
You should have been at the harvest celebration. My goodness, that woman outdid herself.
That's
had
what
a
I hear.
great
I wish we
time.
could have been there.
I wish you could have
her and
too.
her sisters made these trivets. How many of these did you make?
Almost 400, and
400?
I have 92 left. So if you want one, just let me know.
I was
Oh,
going to take a
Lord,
stack
one
of
of
them
those
home,
words,
Karen,
that.
because I was going to make something for Jen and Zach, like a big trivet thing. And by the time I did, they were gone. So I was like, nah. But
Oh,
they're
Sherry.
they're tiles, and they got the labels, and they stuck them on there. And the girls and I put these out on every table that they had. They had little pieces of timber they put wood they put in the middle of the tables, and decorations. They truly outdid themselves.
I wish we could have gone, but I had some surgery going on during that time, and
Yeah.
we were just not able. And then his off being towards the end of the year,
Yep.
there was just no way we could have attended, with everything that was going on with me.
Usually
wish
this
we
time of
could.
year we're dragging, and right now I can't even see any daylight ahead. I tell you, it's a good problem to have. But, it's so busy right now I can't see the end in sight. So
At the end of the year, is tough.
it's usually dead till February, March.
Hmm.
Not this time. So I mean that's good problems, but it's just tough to get
Yeah.
everybody in a year.
Still makes it hard, but yeah, I know you're glad to have the work.
That's for sure.
Oh,
And
yes,
Sherry,
ma'am.
If
I
I'd
wish you
have
could have been
known.
here. I wish all y'all could have been here the other night. I like to shake her up every now and then, throw her a wild card, let her run around and chase it. But I had a little help. I was on the phone with Marco and with Lee from Springfield Ridge Farm. Before we got off, he
Oh,
said,
Teresa.
man, I watched your video the other night. He said, tell Lippy now that she hung that ornament in the wrong spot. So I did. And, of course, she was in here for quite a while looking at that tree and moving stuff around.
Yeah, I was in here for 2 hours
Everybody
trying
could
to
sit here and
figure.
watch that. You wouldn't have to go to the movies or no show or nothing.
That was mean.
It was mean because I couldn't remember where I had moved it from. Thought I did it right, and then he tells me what Lee says, and the next thing I know, like I say, an hour and a half went by, and I'm still standing looking at my tree moving stuff. Nothing is in the spot that it started with.
It still looks just
Oh, bless
as
your
ever.
heart.
I mean, I can't tell the difference. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you where one of them were hung. So
They enjoy this.
Well,
At
you
your
owe Lee
expense.
now at Stringfield Ridge Farm. You're going to have to pay him back for that.
That's right. It's payback now. It sure is, Karen. It sure is.
Yep. And Sherry, I
Yes,
wish I'd have known you wanted some more tiles because I really do have a box full.
Well, we'll be seeing you. Are you going to the gathering, or will we just have to wait till April to see you in Arkansas?
Well, I guess if I'm invited, I'm going where the Stivers are going. I'm not sure they're going to the gathering, but I'm really positive they're going to the shindig.
Yep.
Well, you don't have to wait for them to invite you. You can go.
That's true. That's a long drive to
Yes, it
Mississippi.
is.
That
Yes,
just
yeah. Mississippi is
killed
a
us.
yes.
that's a long drive.
Mississippi is a long drive, and Louisiana is even longer.
just a
Oh,
long
yeah,
way
especially
down
for
there.
you guys
Yes, ma'am.
coming from Ohio.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a long haul.
Yep.
Down here in swamp
Well-
country.
Yeah.
Swamp country. Well, you all take care. I just wanted to say hi and let you know how much I think of you both,
Thank
and
you, and them
Sherry and
towels
Glad to hear
Daryl
from you,
too.
darling.
Do what, Lippy?
And you all,
Tell her to save one of them towels for me. I want one.
I'll mail you one. If your address is on your YouTube channel, I'll get it off in the mail to
Yes,
you.
it is. Their post office box is there.
Yep.
I can do it. All right. You all have a
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas, and I'll talk to you before then, though.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Zach,
Oh, yeah.
that's right. Grammy Karen goes wherever you go. That's true.
That's right. Take care.
We love you.
Love
So
you
long.
too, darling.
Thanks, Karen. Take care.
Yeah, thanks for calling. Bye-bye. And we have
You're
another
welcome.
caller.
Bye.
Hello, this is Daryl. Introduce yourself, please.
It's just Nathan.
It's
Oh,
just
just
Nathan.
Nathan.
Just
Yes,
Nathan.
Nathan. What are you doing, Nathan?
I thought it was Samson Farms. I didn't know it was just Nathan.
Just Nathan.
That could be
I'm
another
just
channel.
Nathan with Samson Farms.
Oh, just Nathan with Samson Farms. Okay.
How you doing, Nathan?
I'm doing good. I stepped out in the rain under the awning here to come talk to y'all.
Oh,
Raining good up there, huh?
Are you brushing your hair there?
No, I left my brush inside.
Okay. Mandy, I asked just for you. You know that.
he's got smoked salt now.
I
Yeah,
did brush
yeah.
my face before I got on the phone, though. You know, it's only right.
Yes,
That's
he
right.
he does make smoked salt now. That's true.
Yep. Oh, is that the little one
I
I
was
hear?
going to say, I can hear Temperance in the background.
Yeah, I can hear Tim.
Yeah, Timber's come out and told me to try to call now.
Tell her you're on.
Tell her
Yeah,
I've
I'm
been
out to
sleeping
her that I was on the phone already.
So has she eaten you out of house and home on the smoked salt yet?
She tries, but I've got 11 half pints, so it's going to take her a minute to go through all that.
Oh, yeah. Well, you tell her one is coming to Nana in Ohio. At least one.
I've got one ready for you, and I've got a gallon bag of deer remnants dehydrated.
Deer remnants. Well, you box it up and tell me how much shipping is, and I will get that right to you, dear.
Will do.
Sounds like a good one.
Nathan, you been doing any turning on the lathe?
Not in the last couple of days, but I will be before too long.
Good.
I've got a bunch of stuff I need to get made up and mailed out to people.
Yeah,
Right.
I showed him something new he could make.
Yeah,
Got a
and I
great
need to
idea
figure
on
out
it.
that one too.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you Lippy would like that. I bet you she could make use out of that. It's also
A muffin masher.
sort of. You know how you made your filled biscuits the other day, and
Yeah.
and you tore them apart and you pressed the bottom part of it in a muffin pan to fill it. Well, these were just the little tiny muffins. They put almost like a ball of dough, and they pounded it in with this wood thing that had, what would you call it? Like a stomper almost, wouldn't
Right.
you? Wouldn't
Almost
you?
like a garlic press.
Yeah,
You
it's-
know, a
Well,
garlic
no,
press.
almost like a sauerkraut stomper from when you ferment sauerkraut and you push it down, but small.
Yeah, but there's just a little bit of differentiation to it.
Yeah, a little smaller one
To
so
where,
you can make the divot.
It's about the size. The one size of it is about the size of your muffin pan.
Yeah,
And so when you stick it in there, it leaves you like 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 inch of dough all the way around it to make like a tart that you would put jam or jelly in
yep.
and bake. And then the other side, on one of them, it looked like it was rounded, so you can push it in there and kind of roll it around in there and kind of make a little pocket.
That's cool.
Yeah, I saw an online ad, so I pushed it over to Nathan and I said, "So, I found you something else you could make."
Yeah. That would make things go easier. Faster, at least.
Country Homestead
Be
Preaching.
interesting for sure.
The Gathering is in Mississippi. Deep South Homestead puts that on. And the Shindig is in Searcy, Arkansas. Just to let you
And
know.
I'm going to both.
We are going to both also. We'll be
All right.
staying.
I'm going to be vending at both.
We will be in Arkansas. We'll be staying at the fairgrounds again.
We'll be staying at the Best Western Plus, where we were last year, because they accommodated our groups so well.
Yeah.
They were very accommodating, and I wanted to, go back there. They accepted us, really.
Mm-hmm.
Went
Yeah.
good last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do as far as Mississippi goes, because with being in March, I don't want to get caught with taking the camper down and it's snowing on us on the way down. So, but the hotel we've
Well,
stayed
once
at
you
the
hit
last
Kentucky,
3
you pretty
years,
well won't
I think
find
has
no
gone
snow.
downhill. So we may be staying where you did last year at the Hampton.
We've already booked ours, which is
Yeah.
the Hampton, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, their breakfast spread and their evening snack spread, it's phenomenal, y'all. When we just went down to plant the carrots, we stayed there too. And I'm going to tell you, they are some very accommodating people.
They got a big breakfast room.
And then that after,
An
I
area
don't know what
there.
you call it, early evening snacks. And it's really, it's pretty cool, So that's where we're going to stay again.
Yep. Yeah. When
And,
Dar-
we're going
I don't know
March.
where I'm staying at either.
yeah, and Daryl's doing a live stream at both. At least those we know about that you're live streaming.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
don't know if Brett's going to have him do the Bayou Bash or not.
And that's June 20th, right? The Bayou Bash?
Yes, that's what I've heard.
June 2020.
Yep, June 2020.
Yep.
And then there's one in Ohio in June 6th.
No, that's my birthday weekend
Yep. Mm-hmm. I know, because that's your next time on our live stream.
on the 8th.
Yep.
We get to have a Lippy birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to blow out some candles. I'm going to have Buddy get me a cake, and I'm going to blow candles. You better have a fire extinguisher. That's a lot of candles, y'all.
I
They don't make
stopped
no
doing
sense.
that. I stopped doing
We
that.
can call her birthday bash getting lippy with Lippy.
There you go.
There
There
you
we
go.
go. I like that, Nathan.
I'll probably do a video on all them candles on that cake melting down, burning up. Probably a good
Better
one.
do it outside. Might
Yeah.
be a fire hazard
You
inside.
may want to do it in the
Just
backyard.
kidding. Just kidding. Don't hurt me.
No, you wasn't. What was on not long ago? Nathan, was it alive? I don't remember. Maybe it was when I did the birthday for my daughter. Remember, it was her birthday?
Yes.
Anyway, I had mentioned a year, and Nathan come out and says, well, Miss Lippy, I wasn't but like 3 years old. You made me feel old, son, when you said that. I said, did you see what he said? You made me feel old.
I don't even do things like that anymore because it's like, oh yeah, okay, well here we go.
Here we
I
go.
mean, I
Yep.
opened my mouth and Nathan just throwed it out there. I said, Lord,
Mhm.
he was just a baby.
Mhm. I hear you. We're not even gonna go there because you're 20 years younger
I mean,
than
in
I am.
1984, I was only 3 years old.
I don't want to hear that.
Well, my daughter was born in 86.
So was my youngest son is 86. He just
So-
turned 33 in November
Yep, my daughter did on the 15th.
7th. See there? I'm telling you, Lippy. I'm telling you. This is just so weird. God.
The stars just lined up, only mine was a little bigger and it kind of had some daggers on the corners. But other than that, I'm still a star.
Oh, you haven't met Cara Joy. I need to put you two together.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
Can
she's-
internet hold it?
She's having another surgery December 27th. Her other knee. Her other knee. Yep. She just had the one done. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep.
Have fun.
Mm-mm.
Pomona, you take care of yourself, sweetheart.
Hi, Pomona.
Oh, your oldest was born in 87. My oldest was born in 73. Hush, Anne Marie.
Okay, and we've got another person on the phone here. Let's see if we can get him connected. This is Daryl. Who's calling, please?
It's Allison.
Allison, how are you?
Oh, I've been better, but I'm getting there.
How's that leg of yours?
Like I said, I'm still today. I actually got up and moved around a little. I didn't keep it elevated all day.
Oh, jeez.
Good.
So Yeah, it's getting there. You know, now it's, do I go to the shindig or do I put a new deck on the house?
We need to take you up a collection. Can't you turn
my
it in?
gosh.
Can't you turn it into the insurance?
I don't know.
I would think you can turn it into the insurance. I mean, unless you have this
It's
crazy
a bad joke,
deductible.
you know?
Unless you have a
I don't-
crazy deductible.
I have no idea. I didn't even think about that.
Yep.
But, you know, nothing like Thanksgiving falling through your deck and nobody can hear you screaming.
Oh, Lordy. Good
Wow.
Lord.
Circular saw, a fireman, an EMT, and a police
You don't even know
officer.
what happened.
So,
She fell through her back deck. I haven't showed you the
How long
pictures.
did it take before somebody got to you?
I was probably out there yelling for about 5 minutes before anybody in the house heard me. And actually, my niece's husband was saying, "You guys have a bird? I hear a bird." And everybody said, "No, we don't have a bird."
So she was
And then
tweeting.
someone was
She was
like,
tweeting.
I think that's a toy. Somebody left a toy on. And he went to walk around to see where the noise was coming from and found me out on the deck
Oh,
with
Lord.
one leg through. One leg was through the deck. My fake knee was out straight out to the side.
Oh.
And I was trying to hold myself up, but oh my God. And then my kids are like, oh, they thought they were going to pull me out. And I'm like, no, you're going to break it. You're breaking my leg.
I can just hear
So
the
I'm so
expletives
bad.
there.
I'm giving the police officer, here, take a pie. Have a pie. Thanksgiving, nice day. Anyway, how are you?
Wonderful. How are you doing?
Doing good. Doing
Good.
Hey, I want to know about them scissors.
Oh, they're great.
I told you.
Scissors?
Let me tell you, I love those. I have on my windowsill, I have all my herbs, and I have a whole pot of chives. So whenever I'm cooking eggs or anything, I just take a bunch off, and I just sit there with my scissors, and I go right into the pan. I love those.
I'm telling you, that's the coolest scissors I've never seen anything like it. Allison won some herb scissors on our 1,000 subscriber giveaway, I think.
Yep.
I love them scissors. I
They're
love them.
the best.
Yeah, they are. They really are. It cuts herbs just perfectly and doesn't burn them. You know, they don't turn brown after you cut them. I don't know. They're shaped funny.
Are they the kind with the little tips to them?
They got little,
No,
they almost look
it's like 5 pair of scissors together.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I have those.
Okay.
I have those.
I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Love them.
Well, guess
So,
what? It's
yeah.
78 degrees here, Allison.
Hush.
Well, we're actually sitting at 54 today, and we're getting snow on Wednesday.
54.
yeah.
We'll be 34 in the
We're
morning.
going to be 34 in the morning. See, I said that because I thought you was going to tell me you like 5 feet in snow, but no.
Air on now, fireplace in the morning.
Yep.
No, I drove in the blizzard on last Monday, to take Trevor back to college because they canceled all the buses.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you tell an autistic kid you have to cut class? He doesn't break the rules. He's like, I can't cut class. I'm like, you're going to have to cut class. I can't get you back in time. There's a blizzard. He was freaking out. I'm like, fine, get in the car. We're going. And I just drove through it.
I saw your picture, though. That's right. You posted a picture, and you had, like, snowbanks back behind you.
That was, I got a hotel that night after I got him up there because you got to understand, my leg is so bad, and I drove him sitting in the car 7.5 hours with that leg. Now, by the time I got there, it was burning up hot, bright red. I'm like, oh my God, I got a clot. And so then I drove home with the leg and went straight to the doctor's office, and he put me straight into the hospital.
Oh, man.
So, anyway.
But you're home now.
I'm home. Yep. I'm still taking a baby aspirin every day. And, I don't know. I'm a hot mess.
Ain't we all in some kind of way a hot mess?
Luckily, you're back at home.
I'm looking at everybody's beautiful decorations. I've done nothing to get ready for the holidays.
I put mine up the weekend after Thanksgiving for the grandkids.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, my grandson is, he's pretty good. He's pretty into it, but I don't know. I'll wait for Taylor to get home from college. She'll be home in a few days. She's getting out early. I don't know why. And I'm going to tell her it's on you, kid.
Oh, Lord.
That'll be the next thing. If I go to put up the holiday decorations, I'll probably fall down with the tree or something. So.
Oh, gosh.
You might need to just stay sitting and let her do it.
Well, here's the thing. When the police officer and the EMT and the fireman came, I was out there serving drinks. I went out because I had made apple sangria. And I went out to get drinks for everybody because I put it outside to keep it cold because there was no room in the fridge. You would have thought when I didn't come back with their drinks, they would have been like, where the hell did she go?
Where'd she go?
They're apparently not drinkers like at my house.
And then they all think I was drunk. They're coming in like, how much have you had to drink, ma'am? And I'm like, I didn't have anything. I don't drink. This is them. I don't drink this stuff. It's like, you're sure about that?
That's not the
my God.
That's not the Jewish side of the family, Allison.
The Jewish side or the Irish side?
Yeah,
there you go. I don't know how I did.
There you go. Yeah, we do need to bubble wrap, Allison. You're right.
Okay, Allison, we have another caller here. You mind if they join you?
All right, you guys take care. No, I'm going to jump off. You guys have a great night.
Love you,
well.
Allison.
Good.
Bye.
Bye, darling.
This is Daryl. Who's calling, please?
Please enter your Zoom administrator PIN and follow the prompts to disable your Zoom account.
Alrighty then.
I didn't touch nothing.
It wasn't me.
Not this time,
I
anyway.
ain't touched nothing. I'm way away from this computer. Huh.
I have.
He's stumped.
Yeah.
Whoever it was, call back. Okay.
This is fun. I get to sit back and talk to people.
You don't have to touch the keyboard or anything.
I don't have to do nothing.
That's the whole point and intention of staying on is you not touching nothing.
That's true. But I got it way away from me, y'all. I really want to see what everybody's saying. It's driving me up the wall. I still can't see from here.
Yeah, we can blame it on Nathan, whatever it was.
Yep.
Yep. Had to be Nathan's fault.
Anybody got any questions for Buddy and I?
That's right. Put them in all caps.
Yep. Jerry will read them to me. I can't see
I was going to say make them big so Lippy can see them.
You better put them across the screen.
But I have a question.
What's that?
What are you going to do differently this year at your place as compared to last year?
This year coming up in 2020?
Yes, ma'am. Not 2021, just 2020.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm gonna go back to my old school gardening. We lost not one but 2 crops in 2019. I wanted to try something new. It failed twice, and I thought, you always preach. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm going back to my old way of gardening. That's what I'm going to do different for 2020.
Well, what exactly failed?
Everything. Everything.
Not as bad as ours.
Okay.
I'll be honest with y'all, and that's who I am. I went 100% organic.
Okay.
And it failed me miserably.
Okay, we've got another caller call in here. This is Daryl. Who's calling, please?
This is Mr. Pete.
Mr. Pete.
Mr. Pete!
How you doing, sir?
Peace Little Homestead.
Yep.
How you doing, Mr. Pete?
I'm doing good, buddy. How are you?
Oh, mighty fine.
Hey,
No,
I
that's
want to know,
right.
did Miss Lippy let you have any of those cookies?
Very, very few. They go sparingly.
She wouldn't let you have no cookies.
She's real tight with them cookies. She loosens the can up for the kids when they come through, but she gets the lid back down when I come through.
Ah,
I'll have to admit something, Mr. Pete.
What's
I've
that?
ate like 12 already.
See, there's the whole truth.
that's what I was waiting to see. How many you had ate?
Right, there's the whole truth, right there.
Yeah, more will be baked tomorrow. Yep. I ate 12.
Uh-huh. She gonna bake more to cover up what she done.
That's
That's
right.
exactly right. See, Mr. Pete knows me.
Lippy,
Yes.
Grizz is in the chat, and he has a question for you here. He's asking, do you have any Chinese chicken recipes, and what do you think is the best puppy for Korean food?
The best, what you say?
She may not know Grizz.
The best puppy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they don't eat dogs over there, do they?
Oh, Lord.
I ain't cooking no dog. But I will tell you, though, Grizz, I love some Korean food. And I cook it, too. There's a story behind me in Korean food, if you'd like to hear it.
Go for it.
Well, back in 1984, I was in Denver, Colorado, working towards my hours for a law degree. Yeah, that failed miserably, too. But anyway, I was there about 18 months. And a girl above me was from Seoul, Korea, married military, and her husband was deployed. She was big old pregnant, and she wanted to learn English. Well, y'all, this Cajun here back then, I couldn't hardly speak English myself, but I thought, I'd give this a shot. I said, but you got to teach me how to cook your food. She said, okay. So back then on like a PBS channel or something, they had Sesame Street. So every day I'd play Sesame Street on the TV and I'd teach her English off of Sesame Street. And in return that evening, she would teach me how to make Korean food. Well, dummy me didn't realize she was towards the end of her pregnancy. And she went into labor. And I had to drive her to the hospital. And they had nobody there. They was trying to get somebody in to translate. I was the translator. Now, we'd only been doing Sesame Street for like 6 weeks. So I had to go up in there and suit up and try to translate to this woman how to do the he, ho, ho, all that stuff. Yeah, that went down like a hot balloon. I'm telling. They finally got that translator in about the time that little boy came out. Poof! I said, he's coming out. I'm going out the back door. I was through. You know, she shipped out that hospital the next day. I get her home. By that time, we'd made contact. Her husband's flying in. And she come out with this wrap thing. She wrapped that baby up. And I said, what is she going to do? She put that load of laundry on her shoulders. She went down 3 flights of stairs and did laundry. She toted that back up. I said, now, you just had a baby yesterday. That woman never checked up. Went in there, started cooking. I said, that's it. I'm backing myself on up in a corner and sitting down because I ain't touching that. I ain't touch. I'm going to tell y'all what. That right there was my epiphany that said, you know what? Anybody can do anything they set their mind to.
Mm-hmm.
She was tough.
Yep. So I watched the little baby grow up another 9-10 months, and I learned Korean food, and I need to pull that out. I learned some really good traits. Kimchi is my favorite.
Did y'all have puppies?
We ain't had no puppies now, Chris. or if she did, I don't want to know. I did eat some kind of Korean barbecue and stuff. Don't tell me that was a puppy I ate, huh? You joking, right? See, I can't see the screen. I don't know if he's joking or not.
He is.
Oh, Lord, help me. Thank you, Grizz. Don't put that in. Could you imagine me going to sleep tonight thinking I ate a puppy? Poor Buddy.
Grizz, see what you did?
The Buddy done left the room. I don't even know where he went.
Usually when we see Grizz come in the room, we tell everybody to hide the cats.
Oh, Lord. Well, Willard, my cat's, he's outside. Did we lose Mr. Pete?
It looks like Mr. Pete dropped off, and I don't know why. So, Pete,
Oh.
if you
Well,
got
I'm
disconnected, you're more than welcome to call back
Bye,
in.
Mr. Pete. I love you.
There is a question here in
Yeah.
the chat for you, though.
All right.
Did you find it?
Yeah, but I can't pronounce it.
Well, there was, I don't know. What do you plan to grow that you have never tried for this coming spring?
Oh, wow. Something I've never tried?
Uh-huh.
Well, I never gave that any thought. I'm kind of in a box. I try to stay with things that I'm familiar with. That's what got me in a bind. I tried new things in 2019. Yeah, they failed on me. I'm not able to say carrots because, y'all, my carrots are coming up.
Awesome.
But if I could say one, that may be a question for Buddy. Buddy, is there something new that you would like to try in 2020 that you've never grown? I mean, I've grown everything from potatoes to peas to corn to, I don't know of nothing new.
No, I can't think of nothing new. I'm not going to try a lot of wild stuff this year.
No, we
We
did
tried
that.
a bunch of different wild, exotic
Yeah.
things from this seed company and that seed company, and I
See
mean
what works.
they're great. They're beautiful, look good, but they just a lot of it's not acclimated to this zone, and it was tough enough with climate we had.
Yeah.
Hot, dry. A lot of it just.
Yeah, I'll
You
get
gonna
back
work
with
yourself
y'all
trying
if we
to make it
decide to
legal.
go out our comfort zone. But we're basically gonna go back in time.
Well, just to fill you in here, because the chat has kind of brightened up a little bit. Somebody has said, where is it? 50 Ways to Walk Your Dog is the cookbook.
W-O-K, walk. Not walk.
Oh.
Walk.
That's what I said. I'm hiding Smudge.
And another one here is
He could feed a small village.
and Old Alabama Gardener. Old Alabama Gardener says he was in Korea in 1965, and you never saw a cat that wasn't on a leash.
Mr. Charles, old Alabama guard.
Y'all,
Yes.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I watch Mr. I do. I love. I think we
Matter of
we
fact,
called
I
him out
just
on
got
our.
through before we come on here. I just mixed up some of his ginger drink.
He
and
does.
I've
He
got
drinks
it in the
Mr.
refrigerator.
Charles's drink every day.
Okay, and I've got a couple people that have called in, so let me see if I can get them on here. This is Daryl. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hey guys, this is Sabrina.
Hi, Miss
Hello,
Sabrina.
I had to call because I love y'all so much. Y'all are some of my favorite people, and I don't have much of a voice, but everybody in this room is my buddies, and I love y'all.
And
We
we
love
love
you
you
too.
too, darling.
Y'all say a prayer for my house. This crazy Arkansas weather. Tell you what, it can't make its mind up. 70 or 30. Just make your mind up.
I hear you. I think we're all like
It is here.
that.
It's 78 now. Tomorrow's gonna be 34.
Yeah, we're all like that, Sabrina.
But we love y'all. I'm not going to keep y'all, but just wanted y'all to know how much I love you and I miss you.
You take care,
All right,
Sabrina.
we
Love you,
too.
sweetie.
Tell all the
We miss
family
you.
we love 'em.
It won't be long. We'll be able to be back together.
Yes, ma'am. I can't wait for the shindig. I
That's a
cannot
scary
wait
thought.
I got a whole lot of hugs waiting.
I got a whole lot of little Debbies to bring.
Oh,
Man,
Lord, have mercy. Oh, by the way, Mr. Darrell, we need to talk about this. I hadn't watched it yet, but we need to.
Oh, you need to watch it. You need to watch it.
Okay, well, I'll get off here. I love y'all so much.
Love you too, Sabrina. You take care of yourself.
Bye. You too.
Okay, and we have another caller. This is Daryl. Introduce yourself, please. Hello.
Thank you for submitting your form through our Zoom survey app.
I'm not sure what's going on there.
That one didn't work.
Who's all in it tonight?
Well, Alice,
Hey now.
Allison is asking you, how many Cherokee Tan pumpkins did you get, and did you eat any?
19, and
Wow.
our pie for Thanksgiving was made from the Cherokee Tan pumpkin.
And it was good.
And I'm telling you, it was, to me, it was crossed between a pumpkin and a sweet potato. So if you can imagine those two flavors meshing together, that's what it tasted like.
It was good.
It was
really,
delicious.
really was.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm going to do some bread with one of them, and I'll do a video on it. I'm going to do some pumpkin bread, as they call it. I'm going to use the Cherokee Tan.
Awesome. Yeah, I need to view your video from today for the tea cakes.
Oh, them tea cakes. Yeah, and there's hundreds of them, I'm sure, out there. But these tea cakes are, I've not ever found a recipe like it. They're special.
You talking about the ones you ate 12 of?
Yeah, the ones I ate 12 of, and I'll eat like 2 or 3 tonight before I go to bed with some coffee.
Cool. Brenda said that's telemarketers calling for Lippy. Or it's Ahmed.
Y'all sure that I didn't do this? Can I confess something?
Well, go for it.
Well, when I was punching on this laptop trying to figure out what the word Skype meant and found out I didn't have it, and I had to go, download it, I told Buddy, I said, I remember that word Zoom back with the Creole Chit Chat. So then I went to Zoom, and it asked me a bunch of questions, and I answered them. I said, I don't think that's what he wants me to do. And then when I called him, he told me to Skype. So maybe I punched something, and I'm calling y'all. I don't know.
I don't.
I don't know if Terry got quiet like I could have.
Well, and I do use the Zoom service for people to call in because it has the waiting room and we can take multiple callers all at the same time.
I might have done that.
No.
No?
I don't think you did anything.
Oh, thank God. Whew, I
don't mean you did.
Because I'm thinking when I hang up, is my laptop going to start ringing?
Yeah, well, it could.
Because I sent y'all
Now,
a
when you pick it up
test.
and answer and start toting it around like a phone, we're going to have a problem.
Well, I had to call Daryl because I sent a test to see if it would all work. And my computer went off. I said, oh, Daryl answered me back. And it was me answering myself. Y'all, I done sent a email to myself. I said, yeah. Yep, sure did.
Pete said power went off and he lost everything, so he's back now.
Okay.
That's what happened.
Okay. Ooh, power going off. I got flashlights everywhere. Till Buddy showed me I had one on my phone.
Yes.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that till last month we lost power.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running around with my flashlight. Buddy said, you got a flashlight on your phone? I said,
said,
where?
no, I don't.
I said, no, I don't.
I said, yeah, you do. No, I didn't download one. I said, you got one on.
Just slide up from the bottom there.
Yeah.
It's there.
I learn new things every day, y'all.
My daughter-in-law,
Every day's
my daughter-in-law taught me that a few years ago. So
It's right there, right by the end stream button.
yeah, the end stream button. You mean the one that we wait for her to try
Right.
every weekday on her chats?
It's like a 6, you know? There's six buttons here. Which one is it?
Oh my. Yeah, we just sit back and watch, see how long it's going to take her to log off.
We gotta hit one of them sooner or
Oh,
later.
you mean y'all can see me doing this? Not
Yes,
hear me?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Or Friday night, or
When
Friday,
you're in stream, it's still live.
or Friday nights when Buddy lets you do it, and he's just sitting back going, I don't believe this.
See, I thought when you took it off the big screen and put it to the little one, that was gone except for your voice. Now you're telling me y'all can, well, that means y'all could see like my nose hairs and everything because I'm all up in this thing trying to read it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, see, she used to get on to me when we first got our first computer. It was a desktop, and when it would hang up or anything happen, I'd just go snatch a plug out of the wall.
And the paper said
was
don't do that.
That was my reboot system, you know. And she was like, the guy said that that's not the way to do that. That's going to ruin it. And that makes it even harder to get cleaned back up. Well, that was a simple fix when it locked up. I was just snatched the plug out of the wall.
Where'd he go?
He'd go dead. Well, the first time we tried to get off live stream, she said, well, I've tried everything. I don't know what else to do. I guess we'll just turn it off and maybe it'll go out by itself. Or can they still see us?
I didn't know. I said, can I just close the laptop? I didn't know what to do.
I said they'll be there when you open it back up.
Because we're all sitting here waiting for you.
Yeah, everybody's sitting in the computer waiting on you.
It's not like we have anything better to do. We're going to wait for Lippy.
Y'all got to admit, I've come a long way since May.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. For me.
Daryl's had a few phone calls.
Right.
Yep, I've come a long ways.
Tracy from Leap of Faith is asking both of you, what is your most cherished Christmas memory from childhood?
Oh, mine was my guitar.
Wait a minute. Wait. You play guitar?
Yes, sir.
I haven't seen you do that on one of your streams yet.
And I play piano too.
Really?
Yes, sir.
So you have your own band?
Oh yeah, a whole bunch of us up in here.
Well, I think you should get your guitar out.
Your guitar?
And strum us up a little bit here.
Oh, sweet Jesus, no. No. But I was 5 when I got my first guitar, and I was 5 when I got my first piano. It was a Kimball 72. Yeah, and I think
mine was a Kimball.
When did we get rid of that? Passed it to my daughter. And Michaela was born in 11, so we passed it to her in 11, right?
Yeah.
11 or 12. It was a 1970 Kimball upright with a half top grand. And I had a piano on one side of the living room and an organ, and there was a 3-step organ on the other side, and a guitar. My mom and dad was in their 50s when they had me. My brother was in Vietnam. My sister was grown with a child. So I was the entertainment. So I'd move from one instrument to the other, and I would play. I took lessons, and I would sing, and my parents would dance in the living room while I played.
You know, and after
every night.
all of these years, none of that has really changed any because you're still the entertainment here.
Yep, I still am.
Just a different type.
All right, we got a number of people out here in the chat that are asking for your guitar.
I was in 4th grade. We were at friends of my parents, and they had a real old upright piano that was just out of tune. But Mom and Dad and their friends were sitting in the kitchen, and I was in the living room, and there was a song that came on the radio, something obviously back in the olden days because I'm so much older than everybody else. But I sat there at the piano and found the right key, and I played it, never touching a piano before in my life. Mom and Dad came out, and they go, "Where'd you learn that?" I just heard the song and started playing. So the next week, they found a piano teacher not far from us, and I started taking piano lessons, and they bought me a brand new piano. And, hey, Sydney, did you get that foodie yet? And the teacher, after a couple weeks, she said, "You're not practicing, are you?" I go, "What do you mean?" And here I was, 4th, 5th grade. She goes, "I can just tell that you don't go home and practice your lessons." And I said, "I don't know what you mean." She said, "You're one of these kids, you're one of these people that can listen, that can hear the song, sit down at the keyboard and play it, just from hearing it, and you don't have to practice." She goes, "That's you." She said, "You hear me do it, you go home and you play it once, and then you come back a week later, go, okay." And I just looked at her. I couldn't lie. Yeah.
In 1976, it was bicentennial year, and my mama had made the prettiest bicentennial dress because there was a concert that I was going to be in. And then she got me these little shoes with heels, and I didn't want to wear them old shoes. I wanted to wear my old black with the white stripe, the old Converse. She said, "You're not wearing them Converse.
Oh my God, Kara wore those.
You're on
Oh
the stage.
my
You're not
Lord.
doing it." I put them old shoes on. They made my toes hurt, made my heels hurt. I clonked like a horse in the house. I said, "I got this." I stuck my shoes in that bag, but see, it wasn't connecting the dots. It was one of them long dresses. Here I am. I sit down at the stool, and I get set up, and I'm looking all pretty, and I throw them feet out because I want to be comfortable. Yeah, there wasn't none. I couldn't sit for about 3 days. It wasn't uncomfortable when that woman got through with me for putting them sneakers on and not them fancy shoes. She done went and bought me. But my mind wasn't thinking she was going to see my feet. And boy, when I put them feet out there underneath that big dress and hit them pedals, Katie barred the door. It was on. I looked over there and I could just see my mama looked like big old spotlight eyes looking at me like, I said, "Ooh, I'm in trouble." Well, I sure played good because I thought I ain't gonna have hands, feet, nothing left when she gets through with me.
Better do it
do it all
now.
while you can.
Yep. Yep.
I hear you.
Well, I lost it, but somebody requested a secret talent thing. Did you see that? Tinker's Wife, maybe?
No, I didn't see that. Graham McKieran said you should have seen Wyatt's face Friday night when she played 500 miles on the guitar. Oh, I can only imagine, Karen.
Yeah, the Tinker's Wife. Lippy, did you see my secret talent challenge video?
No, ma'am, I didn't.
Huh.
Well,
And I'll watch you. No, ma'am?
so
We're all going to have to go out and watch that.
Yes.
So I think what she's really implying here is you need to be getting that six string out and strum along a little bit.
Well, I don't have my six string. I have my grandsons now. And then we have buddies.
We won't tell him. But
y'all know how long it's been? Oh my Lord, have mercy.
I'll tell you what
Sound
though.
like a sour cow. That's not gonna probably be so
for
out of
every-
tune. It'd take me till 2040 to get it in tune.
For everybody out here in the chat, if you play a musical instrument, type in the number 5 or something. I'm just a little curious. Type in the number 5 if you play a musical instrument. If you're in the chat.
Can you just imagine the band we'd have in Arkansas at the hotel?
Oh, Lord.
I imagine us older ones probably can't pick like we used to, and we probably sure can't sing like we used to, if we ever could.
Yeah, I was going to say we could.
I can carry a tune in a bucket.
Prairie Girl, it was the Tinker's Wife is the one that had that challenge.
Oh, I think I see a number 5.
Okay, Hamiltonville Farm, Searching Sabrina,
read
Tinker's
all that.
Wife, Allison Halleck.
I see a bunch of number
Cool
5.
Run
Oh my
Farm.
gosh, there we go.
Prairie Girl and Cowboy Homestead, Duncan 1900, Copper Kettle Farm,
Telling these homesteaders do a little bit of everything.
telling
Chipper's
ya.
Family Adventures, Pete's Little Homestead, Naturally NC, Cecilia Jansen, Fairy Tale Creations,
Yeah, spoons count, Brenda.
Country Homestead Preacher,
Count, yep.
Lou Just Lou,
Hey, Buddy picks on the harmonica.
Nah.
Well, I'm
How do you
gonna throw
pick? How do you
under the
pick? How do you pick on a harmonica?
I
You
mean,
pick on a
he's
guitar.
making guitar. He plays
used
around
to.
with the harmonica.
Before I got too fat and winded.
Yep, he's good on the harmonica. He really is.
You know what I think we're going to have to do at the shindig this year? We're going to have
What?
to make sure that there's an invite for everybody to bring their little deal here.
I think so.
Oh, Lord, they
That
sure
would
will
be
run us
fun.
out of the hotel in.
Grizz, no.
What did Grizz say? I
There's
can't
no
read
telling
nothing.
what Grizz
Does,
said.
does playing the cat meow count as musical instrument?
No. No.
Naked Gardener, Sydney is asking if you could not live in Louisiana, where would you live at and why?
That's actually not a hard question for me. I would like to go Central East. I would like to stay around the Kentucky, Tennessee area. I think I have a better chance of getting more seasons of growing than in Louisiana. You have 2 seasons, hot and hot. And yeah, that for me, that would be the area that I would migrate to. What about you?
I agree. That's what we talked about before.
Mm-hmm.
I like that area.
Yeah, I like Tennessee. I like Tennessee and I like Georgia. Yeah, we
Georgia brings a little bit of heat unless you're northern.
It does. It does get a tad warm down at Jason's, but I love it when we go down there.
Yeah, and he's about as far north in Georgia as you can get.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that would be it, and that would be why, because I'd like to be able to grow seasonal or semi-seasonal.
Searching Sabrina is going to bring spoons to the shindig.
Heck, I have
Somebody bring some cheesecake for me to eat with them.
I thought at least one live stream we wouldn't bring that up.
Just kind of thinking, we're gonna have spoons. We might well have something to eat with them.
There's a family down there in Arkansas that still has 2 of my cheesecake springform pans.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That is right.
Yeah, Louisiana has seasons, hot, and wet.
Robin R. is saying, I play flute,
oboe,
cello, oboe, bassoon, guitar, piano, mandolin, percussion.
I guess that is a musical family.
Wow.
We got Cam. How old was Cam when he got him?
Nathan is saying you like Tennessee because Tempe is there.
My brain went dead.
Talking about the accordion?
Yeah, he was 4 or 5.
4, I think.
Yeah, we got our grandson an accordion. He was a little video thing.
Higgs Rock Farm says they are 8 miles from the Tennessee line in western Kentucky. They call it Tuckasee.
Yeah, Mary Beth says Big Bear is about 20 minutes from her. Well, we've been 20 minutes from you quite often then, Mary Beth.
Yeah.
And Rustic Traditions, we were in Florida in September, and it was on the hotter side in September when we were there. Yeah, Naked Gardener, Georgia. Imagine that.
Yeah, he says he was just visiting Jason. I wonder where Jason is tonight.
I don't know.
Where was it? One more for you in Louisiana?
Naked Gardener, you were there when the football game was on. We heard all about that.
So.
It's yours for about 2 minutes.
Yeah, Copper Kettle, Ohio has 4 seasons also.
Okay, buddy. Now you can really tell us what's going on.
Yeah. He left the room. It's time to tell it all.
Yeah, Dave says bring 2 pans full, you get 2 pans back. Yep. Sabrina will have them in the camper, so you don't have to bring any.
Sherry, how'd you like the Louisiana warmth when you was down?
It was. I don't suppose it was unbearable.
Y'all were at the right time.
Yeah, it wasn't unbearable. I mean, there was times when we were in Florida in September, and that was just. It was like I was ready to go back in the air conditioning in the camper.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was pretty miserable down there, but.
Yeah. Naked Gardener's asking, what crop do you have the worst luck with, and would you try it again next year?
Let's see. I'm gonna tell you my worst this past year, which is usually pretty good, but of all of them, radishes just wore me out.
What'd I come in on?
What was the worst crop? Will we try it again next year? My radishes turned out. None of my planted turned out really to speak about, but yes, I will be trying some more.
I was just thinking, say, we had to drive an hour to go get a crop.
Yeah.
Buy a crop. But our radishes, and that's the easiest thing anybody can grow. There was nothing good about it. It was just nothing to write home to Mama about, I can tell you.
Buddy,
I wouldn't have to write home to the dog about.
Buddy, there's a message for you in the chat here. It says, blink twice if she's holding you hostage.
Oh, yeah.
I must have missed something. I tried to hurry.
Tried to tell it all while you was gone, but
I wasn't gone long enough for you to take a deep breath. I was telling
Right.
you what, I was in a hurry. I don't like to leave the room. I don't know what y'all gonna say.
But
See, I don't even know what nobody's saying because I can't read it
Oh,
up there.
Bub in the chat said Miss Lippy find that ornament. She's still been looking for it, I'm telling you.
Y'all don't start with that
She
ornament.
went
I'm
on
gonna
the rat
redecorate
race
the
for
whole
a
damn
while.
tree when it's
she'll,
over with.
she'll look again after this.
Yep.
I can promise you.
our was it our first Christmas after we got married? You hid an ornament in the tree. You hid something in the tree. Was not an ornament.
Well, I did it a couple times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he left a note in the tree because, I'm the Jewish one. Daryl's not. So my kids grew up with both holidays. That got expensive. One year, Daryl there was a note, an envelope, and I opened it up, and I forget. I still have it in my dresser drawer, and something up. You have to find. There's something hidden in the tree, and I looked, and there was a sapphire ring hanging on an ornament hook, in way inside of the tree. I think he did that 2 or 3 years in a row. Different rings. One year it was the earrings, sapphire and diamond earrings. One year it was a sapphire and diamond ring.
And a sapphire represents.
I like blue. I know.
Yeah, don't know if there's any representation other
Okay.
than
My mom's birthday was September, and she had sapphire.
Well, we were married in
I
September.
had my mom's sapphire ring. That's why I asked.
We were married in September.
Okay.
Yeah, I let Daryl pick out our wedding date, and he decided he did it this way. He added the months we were born, September and August, and then he September and January, excuse me, August and January. Geez, I don't even know when we were born. then he added the dates, and that equaled to September 23rd, which also happened to be my father's birthday.
I didn't know that.
And he didn't know that. And
wow.
that was just.
See, I'm all about dates and adding dates.
Mm-hmm. But
we kept ours birthday and anniversary from the 8th to the 16th, all together. And so my wedding ring is actually our birthstone. The wedding ring part, and then the diamonds are around it. And I got a pink diamond. I wanted something to represent us.
Well, most of my gemstone rings are gone. They were
absconded.
Absconded by someone who used to live with us, who used to be in the family.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So thank goodness I had my wedding rings on my finger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ours is September 23rd. Mm-hmm.
My granddaughter's birthday is the 21st.
Yeah.
And my mom's birthday was the 2nd of September.
Cool.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
It's cool how you get to learn things, you know.
Yeah, he didn't know, he didn't even know that, and when he told me, he figured out a date, and he told me, it's like I just bawled, because
I do want to have a real quick little shout out here, because I see that Hamiltonville Farm is in the chat. Those folks have got quite the Christmas decoration laid out.
Oh my gosh, their house is beautiful.
So if y'all haven't checked out Hamiltonville Farm, who's in the chat here, go do that. They've got absolutely outstanding Christmas decoration layout in their house, which is a pole barn converted to a house, I guess is probably the best way to say it.
I'm going to go look at that.
Yeah. Well, their house is beautiful anyway. I mean, they have a pole barn house, and it is just, my goodness, that belongs in one of those House Beautiful magazines. And the way it's decorated, wow. Just awesome.
That's what our future is to, if we sell, we're going to build a shop house, a pole barn house. Because it's just us now, the grandkids come over, but we don't need a large home, and that's what we're shooting for, if those doors open. Yep.
Shop house.
Yep, I call it a shop house.
So, Lippy, I have a question for you.
Yes.
How do you decide what cooking video you're going to do next? You just kind of.
Whatever I'm cooking for supper, I'll tell you
You
tonight.
seen no magic show? Reach in there,
I don't plan anything.
pull a rabbit out of the hat.
I tell you what, tonight's supper, and I actually did a video. Oh, and you'll find this interesting. About 3/4 the way, I'm talking, and all of a sudden this thing pops up and it says no storage. I said, uh-oh, I don't know what happened. So I went in there and I just hit clear. I don't know what I did, but I know it didn't go too far. It went up in the sky somewhere because I got this other app that holds them. So I said, okay, so I had to start, hit it back in and finish my video. Oh, it was a hot mess. But tonight, we was gifted some truffle pasta from Italy, dried pasta, from Leap of Faith Homestead. And I said, I love truffles. Can't afford truffles. I can't get truffles out underneath my oak tree. But,
I thought that was.
because the only truffle I ever had was some truffle French fries in Galveston, Texas, overlooking the ocean, and
Lippy,
we went with some friends.
Lippy, I thought truffles were that thing underneath the lady's skirt.
No, it's like a mushroom. And so when I ate the truffle for the first time 3 years ago, I was like, I got to research this. I need to know what it is. Well, I did, and I realized, one, I can't have truffles where I'm at. Two, I couldn't afford it. It's in a mushroom family. So I mixed and blended different mushrooms till I got the flavor closest to a truffle without using truffle oil. So tonight, fast forward, I had mushrooms. I made some fresh Alfredo sauce, and I made a fake out truffle Alfredo pasta. I haven't even titled the title yet, but it's going to go out tomorrow. So you're asking the question. I come up with videos according to what I'm cooking on the menu, and I just throw the camera up and I make a video. I didn't know how else to do it.
Well, I was just kind of curious because you do a nice job with them.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, it's just what we're eating. I don't go out and buy anything and say I need to make this. I just video what we have and what we're doing for that night or day.
We need to stay with them.
Hey, ask him, how good was it? I know you just didn't do that.
It's always good.
In other words, you could take a pen and pop him. And yesterday, that was Sunday, yesterday. I spent all day, I had to make 3 gallons of snacks. Did you ever get them out the truck, take them to work?
Oh, yeah, they about to have gone now.
Really?
Yeah.
I had to make 2 gallons of the Cajun pretzels, and I made a gallon of the saltine Cajun crackers for him to take to work for them to munch on. But I'm not going to make no more next week for them boys.
I bet you won't. I just heard that.
When he said they half gone, I said, I just sent them this morning.
Well, it just means they're good.
But at the holidays, I like to send treats, to his job for everybody.
I understand that. I understand.
The Naked Gardener is asking, where do you see yourselves in 5 to 8 years from now?
Okay, I got to keep this PG.
Oh, no, not our channel. This can go downhill real fast.
First off, Naked Gardener, if I wake up in the morning, that's going to be, but on a serious note, sir, I only live day by day. And I make short dreams. But I actually see myself in a smaller home with more acreage like we came from, and cutting a few notches out of being so busy.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you, I want to go into more of a relaxed environment and not overwork. In my opinion, I've worked enough like 3 mules in 55 years. So in 5 years, I see myself just sitting back and enjoying life and downsizing. tremendously.
Y'all don't forget, I'm the mule.
Yeah, he's the mule. No. So where do you see yourself?
Right about the same spot, I tell you, in the not working so hard part, slowing down. I do want a lot more acreage. Not tremendous bunch, but I want to be able to have plenty to garden, do what I want to do, and not have to worry about conserving on a small piece.
Yeah, because we don't have but an acre and a quarter. We downsized 8 years ago, tremendously.
Higgs Rock Farm says, we want you in Kentucky, Gemini Homestead. You'd fit like a hand in glove.
Now look, if I go, it ain't no round trip, y'all. So if I go, y'all stuck with me. I don't know. Can Kentucky
I
handle
don't know if Kentucky can handle all that.
this coon or this Cajun over here?
One,
I
Be a
bet they
little bit
could.
tough on them.
I'll feed them and they love me to death.
Mm-hmm.
Feed them for about a week, they would never let me leave.
Till after you got done talking.
I just call Sherry when I need to talk.
Mm-hmm.
She said,
No doubt about it.
If you had guests coming over, what would be your go-to meal to make? Only because Sydney wants to know to make sure he knows what you're going to cook before he comes over.
it's gonna be a stuffed pork roast, rice and gravy
what do you stuff your pork with?
with garlic. I hadn't done that video. Yeah, it's about 4 to 5 hours to cook. I take a Boston butt if you eat pork, and I stuff it and I braise it in my iron pot, cast iron pot, Dutch oven, and it makes its own gratin gravy. And then I amp up the gravy, and we eat over rice and have potato salad on the side, maca corn, just whatever sides. But that would be my go-to if I knew someone was coming over. If they just showed up, I'm going to feed them, and I'm just going to whip up something.
Roast, rice, and gravy. Lord, what if I tell you somebody's coming tomorrow? Will you go ahead and cook it?
I can see your face. You lying. You're the only one coming tomorrow.
Well, I'll be home sometime. You can go ahead and cook it.
Yep, Sydney's coming over. And she makes some mean biscuits, as long as the oven works.
As long as the oven works. Yeah, I'm going to feed you if you come to this house. You're going to eat. I promise you.
You're not going to leave hungry. You ain't going to be lonely while you're here. I promise you. Because there's always going to be some talking going on.
Well, Hank said, I promise Sydney will eat whatever you put in front of him. Hank,
There you go.
I have a feeling that's true.
Yep. See, y'all thought I was going to whip up a word like, I'll make you some gumbo, or I'm going to make you this.
Well, if nothing else, we're getting everybody in the chat a little hungry.
Yeah.
Boudin. Is that how it's called? Boudin?
Boudin.
Boudin.
Chicken fricassee.
Well,
Yeah, that's Buddy's favorite is chicken fricassee.
Well, chicken fricassee, I think that's, my mom used to make that, but the boudin.
It's chicken greasy gravy.
Yeah.
It's, it starts off with oil and sugar and wet chicken.
Yeah, the boudin that we had, I'll pass. But it wasn't.
You had my boudin at the picnic?
No. No.
Rustic Traditions is asking.
Todd brought some home one night after work. I'll pass.
Well, you didn't have my boudin. That's why you should have. Y'all, anybody on here, I can't see. I'm going to tell you, Sherry, if they ate my boudin that was at the picnic, I ain't lying. It'd make you hit yourself. Promise.
I didn't eat much. That wasn't too long after my surgery, so I wasn't eating too much then.
Yeah, you wouldn't eat much at all, no. But I'm going to tell you, that was real boudin. I'm not saying.
Yeah, and it was good.
Yeah.
Rustic Traditions Homestead's asking if you have a video for that.
For what? For boudin?
Yeah.
No,
Why not?
I never thought about it. It probably went on the supper menu.
That's sad.
Y'all, you ain't figured out I'm not a creator. I'm off the cuff kind of creator. Just whatever pops in my head, I'll run out there and do it. Or whatever. I need to get better at it. But I don't plan things. I just do it.
There ain't never no time to plan that. If you plan it, it ain't gonna go right.
No, because I'm going to work it to death on that pen and paper. And by the time I write him an encyclopedia, he done got through with the idea of doing anything.
Work me to death after the pen and paper.
Yeah, Searching Sabrina says Boudin at Kentucky was bomb.
Yep.
Yeah, see, I didn't have any, Nathan.
Yep. It really was good. The jambalaya was a big hit for everybody. That was fun cooking in front of everybody.
Oh,
Now
Yeah, and,
that was fun.
and Nathan even said the picnic Boudin was exceptional.
Hank is saying, tastes so good, you take one bite, hold it over your head, lick your eyeballs out trying to get it back to it.
That's right.
Now, Simply Jan Homestead is saying something about smoked Boudin.
Yeah, smoked boudin. That would be for him. I don't like anything smoked.
And Quebec Homestead, Mallory, ever eat cretins? Cretans? Cretons.
I wish I had my glasses. What did he say? Spell it again. See what?
Cretons. Cretins? Cretons?
Creton.
If not, I have to film my recipe for you to try. It's just something pork spread to eat on toast in the morning.
Might be Canadian. It might be, yeah, because she's Canada. She's from Quebec.
Okay, I would love to see that.
Yes, that sounds interesting.
Yes, I would love. I was going to say because I don't know, but my mama's side was from Nova Scotia. Sure did. They went around that side of the United States and fell off in the boot, and they said it looked familiar.
They left the swamp and they rode till they seen the swamp again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, but I want to know about this stuff that she's making. That sounds good.
Yeah, do.
Searching Sabrina says you're only 3 hours away. She can be there for breakfast.
There you go.
Well, come on. I'll whip you up some biscuits and eggs, some bacon, sausage. I love grits. Y'all like grits on here? I love grits.
Place in the morning?
You'll be at work. It just me and Sabrina.
That's what I kind of figured.
Yeah, Mallory says she can't even spell it out to pronounce it right. You just have to make a video of it, Mallory.
Yeah. But do y'all like grits? I love grits.
I've never had them.
Well,
Really? I'm talking about those stone ground where not that instant stuff, but where you sit there and you just cook it on low and it gets creamy. Oh, I love grits. Mm-hmm. Gotta have grits.
I love them grits too.
Yep.
Jessica, dear, we went when what was the one that made the bus into a camper? When Justin Rhodes did his travel around the United States, and met up at some farms. He did one here in Ohio, and they did the blood sausage. And Daryl went up and he tried some, and all you had to do was look at his face, and you would know that wasn't for him. The look on his face said it all, and it's like, nah, I ain't gonna try that. So Jessica, no, Daryl won't ever try blood sausage again. No.
Yeah, we have blood boudin down here.
I'm guessing that's related to blood sausage, and I just don't want any part of it.
All the kissing cousins there, you know.
Yes. And I'm gonna tell you now.
Taste.
Yeah, and I don't have any reason to acquire it.
I eat a lot of weird stuff. Okay, I'm not strange. I do not eat blood boudin.
Robin, that's exactly what I was going to say. Now, I had cream of wheat growing up, but that's as close as I can get to grits.
I loved cream of wheat and I loved malt-o-meal.
Oh yeah, I grew up with those.
Yep, yep. But my daddy ruined me. I'd wake up to go to school, and Daddy felt like I had to have the big breakfast. The coffee pot was sitting on the trivet on the table. Well, all I wanted was coffee, and he'd shove this food in front of me. Plate of eggs and whatever. I had to eat it. Well, I don't like to eat when I first, so now on the weekends I cook breakfast. It's not as soon as your feet hit the floor. It's almost like a brunch time. It's going to be a 10:30, 11 o'clock. Of course, that carries us through the day, and then we have supper at night, But, boy, my daddy ruined me on breakfast as soon as, because you're getting ready for school, so you got to wake up, get your coffee, eat, and out the door.
Roll out the bed, and here's the egg.
And it was hard with the grandkids when I'd get them ready for school. I'd have to get up 2 hours early just so I could look at that egg in that skillet. I'm telling y'all, it took, because they wanted to eat as soon as they got up. So Mama had to get up way early to get woke up to cook that egg.
I had to do that when my youngest son lived with us, and then I had to get the girl, because he works 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So I'm the one that got the girls up in the morning to get ready for school. So yeah, I had to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ugh. Can't look at an egg as soon as my feet hit the floor. But now I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's my wake up time. Not his. He gets up at 6.
That's right.
Thought there was another question here. Oh, do you have any animals?
Yes, we do. Currently, we have a Boston Terrier. She will be 11. And we have 2 rescue cats, Mr. Willie and Lucky.
Lucky.
And that's all. Now, in past history, had the farm. A 300 head of milking cows, pigs, sheep, chickens, ducks, horses.
Wow.
And
future plans are to have some, but it will be after infrastructure is built. Totally 100% ready for them. If not, they will not be brought on the property unless it means are here to take care of it.
Right, proper infrastructure, and he's home. I'm not by myself.
I don't believe in having them without having proper infrastructure and what they need to be able to take care of.
Because that's hard for one person to handle. He traveled 15 years, but now he's not traveling. Then it's going to be a lot easier, But my daughter, she was one of the best, to me, barrel racers when she was growing up. She could work a horse like no tomorrow, and she's a little bitty old thing.
Well, you did the same thing, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
So I thought.
I got some pictures somewhere. Yep.
That's what I thought.
That's where I got broke up.
Well, Denise and Buddy, you folks have any last thoughts, parting thoughts here?
I wasn't expecting tonight. But when we were
Lippy, can you be on our live tonight?
Sure glad to come on with everybody.
It came easy to give an answer, which was yes. If nothing else, I feel like it introduced us to some that may not know us. I look forward to coming back in June 8th, and see where we're at 6 months out. But to me, it broke the ice. It let some people, at least meet us. And maybe there'll be a lot more questions come June, and see where we're at. I got a funny feeling I'm going to have a lot of garden videos this spring, since I'm going to go back to the Lippy way. And so I'm really, as the kids say, stoked about that. I'm looking forward to.
Excited.
I am. I'm looking so forward to this spring, getting back to my comfort zone.
Of course, the temperature and all today would have been like you just go out there and plant, but wouldn't done no good.
Yeah, the temps today was amazing outside. It was overcast. Yeah, it was 78, a little bit of breeze, to me, I could live in 76, 78 weather temps year round. That to me would be a comfort temperature.
The
I love it.
naked gardener is asking, what is the first animal you want to have on your next property?
Chickens.
Chickens and
Of
rabbits.
course, no, that's here. Oh, he said on the next
Oh, on
property.
the next property?
That's probably gonna be some hogs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want some big black hogs.
yeah.
Well, you got a bunch of people looking forward to your upcoming garden videos,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm
as
glad.
as well as your cooking videos.
And Naked Gardener is subscribing to your channel.
Wonderful.
Thank you, sir. I watch you. I met you through Jared at Reap What You Sow. She introduced me to you. So I watch you and your wife's channel.
Yeah,
I always got confused. I thought he was from Georgia, but then I thought he was from Texas. And then I heard he was from Georgia. Where are you from anyway? Because everybody done got me so confused when I asked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sydney is a great person, but he just won't let me chat with his wife on Facebook. I just don't understand
So is he
it.
from Georgia or Texas?
He's from Texas, living in Georgia.
Okay.
Because I think his job right now is in Georgia. Correct?
Okay, so
Correct,
I was
Sydney?
so confused. I couldn't figure out where he was. Okay. Because
Mhm.
Rachel says he's my neighbor. He's my Texas neighbor. And I thought, no, he lives in Georgia. And I thought she actually the one that had me confused. Because I thought, she's from
Well-
Texas. That's to her.
Excuse me. You can get confused with anything with Jaretha.
Yeah. I was like, something don't make no sense here. So now I got it clear. I got it all
Born in
now.
Texas,
I got,
working in Georgia.
yeah, I got the information now. See?
Yep. Oh, the Cajun homesteader. Hey, my favorite tea lady.
Oh, yeah. That is the tea man himself.
Oh, I will never forget that.
You, man, I said, here's your tea. And I'm like shoving a gallon of tea at
The
him. He
look
said,
on his face.
ma'am, I said, you asked for me to bring you some tea. So I brought it. He said, I did.
I don't
Well,
remember.
I'm always saying things and forget. So he took it, he poured him a glass, and he's drinking it. An hour or so goes by, and I'm inside the building to Bayou Bash, and this little fella walks up to me, and he said, are you Gemini Homestead? I said, yes, sir. He said, I come from my tea. I said, what?
Too late.
He said-
Already give it away.
I come from my tea. I said, a matter of fact, I was standing at Claybank's table. Matter of fact, that's where I was. I said, your tea? Yeah, you said you were bringing me a gallon of sweet tea. I said, oh, crap. I said, who are you? He said, I'm the Cajun Home.
Homestead, I think it
a
was. One was
homestead.
Stead and one was Steader.
Yeah. I said,
Lippy been forcing the tea
And I
on
said,
somebody
buddy,
else.
and I'm waving at Buddy, come here, okay? Buddy gets over here like, what's going on? I said, sir, I'm sorry, but I gave your tea away.
He said, oh, Lord, I
He
caught
looked
a
at
bus
me,
to
he
get
said,
here.
I called a bus to drive here to get Miss Gemini's sweet tea. I said, well, sir, I got your channel mixed up with somebody else's. He looked at me and made a U-turn and walked away, and he kept on walking. He turned back and gave me this real not so good look. I said, oh, I done, and Clay Banks and all them just stand there like, I knew you didn't get at. Well, yeah, I did.
Don't
So,
give it to you away.
so that's how the sweet tea story came up. Yep.
And it was right in front of our table.
Yeah,
Right in front of
exactly.
your table. I mean, who would have thought two names almost identical? Oh, well. Yep, I think he unsubscribed from me as soon as he got home.
Well, we've got some folks from Michigan that just popped in here.
A
Oh,
new,
well, hello.
a new mama.
Yes.
Part-time Hermes. She just had a little baby girl. Oh my gosh, she is adorable.
Got a new baby.
Part-time Hermes. Yes.
Well, isn't that a beautiful Christmas present
Mm-hmm.
to have a baby?
Yep.
So anybody got any questions before we vacate this?
Yes, Cajun Homesteader, you're part of the Bayou Bash history. You got it. You got it. Bayou Bash 2019 and go down in history.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But I'm bringing you some sweet tea. Oh, wait. They're looking at me through this thing. Well, why am I talking on the phone up here?
I don't know. You're trying to read the chat.
Yep, Permy number 3, you got that right. And because of your husband doing the noodles and all that at the Hootenanny in July, he got Kaylee so interested. That's all she talked about. Nana, you have that flour that he gave me, right? Yes, Kaylee. When we got home, Nana, can I take my flour home? Yes, Kaylee. And then when we went to the Life Conference in Missouri, which was the weekend after, so we drove straight from Michigan to Missouri, Alderman Farms, Patty does sourdough bread. So Kaylee was sitting right up front with Ladessa watching how sourdough bread was made. So that's all she wants to do is between the noodles and the bread. So
You can't go wrong on Start.
no, yep, the pasto
It's
demo.
just wrong for you.
Yep,
That's for sure.
yep. So hats off to part-time permies. They did awesome in Michigan this year. Well, they always do. So hope have you heard anything if they're going to have it again in 2020? I haven't seen anything mentioned. So Grace Andrews is from California. We met her. Yeah,
Hello.
we met her at the Harvest Celebration. She came to Kentucky all the way from California.
Yes, she did.
Wonderful person.
Life with Linda is asking when is your birthday, Lippy?
June 8th.
Exactly.
And we're the guest on Two Family.
Yep.
On my birthday.
Exactly 2 months before mine, because mine's 8/8.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Mike and Patty will talk about pasta and bread forever. There is no doubt in my mind. Yep. Yeah, I was in the bedroom and Daryl came on and said, part-time Permies is on. She has the baby. He said, I know you love babies. You have to come out. Oh, you're going to be at the HOA. Awesome. Woohoo. We'll be there also, I'm sure. Providing our money holds out.
There you go.
God.
Okay. Well, I want to thank everybody for being here this evening.
Yes.
It's been
We have kept them here for 2 hours.
And a very, very special thank you to our guests, especially short notice, and they just had to wear the same shirts even.
Yeah, I mean,
had to get all dressed up. I mean,
blend in with everything.
So
We have enjoyed it.
So if you folks have not subscribed to them, hopefully what you've learned here tonight will make you want to go over and press that subscribe button on their channel. Fantastic couple, and lots more to come because they're just getting wound up on this YouTube journey. So,
yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, she bakes and cooks and you name it. She's just awesome in the kitchen.
What's Buddy do?
He worked.
Buddy, what do you do?
I was going to say cranes, but
no.
What do you do on the YouTube things? Are you the editor?
I don't even edit.
You don't even edit.
No, I'm trying to get him to go share his wood shop skills and his mechanical skills in his shop. I'm trying to get him to start doing videos out there and.
But you've been trying that for a while now.
Well, I know he's got some skills.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Just get the time to do it, I guess.
He made some butterfly boxes for folks.
Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that they're all over the country.
Yep.
Yep. We have one.
Yeah, we have one, and there's one in Georgia we know of, and all over.
In Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when we went to the picnic, we brought 15 carpentry boxes, and gave them out.
Mm-hmm.
So they're scattered everywhere.
So, folks, I want to thank y'all for being here tonight. I'm still trying to come up with a good saying, but in the interim, you can have your choice. We can either go with, if you hold your nose, you can't hum, or somehow I've got to change this up a little bit from our good friend Daddy Curbs. But everybody's got a story, and everybody's story is important. And we're glad you got a chance to visit with us tonight and share Gemini Homesteads. So, thanks so much. Have a wonderful week. Tomorrow night we'll do another Tech Tuesday, and Thursday we'll do another kind of help the little guys a little bit. So, anything else?
No.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, folks.
Night, folks.